if you are going to come to Colorado, one of the most important things that you have to do is come and visit Durango. And the main reason for that is, as you can see here, you have to take the train ride.
Yes, one of the most popular things to do here in Durango is to ride the train. We have to experience the world's famous Durango, Silverton gauge, narrow gauge railroads, iconic canyon views along the High Line in just 2-hour ride.
Yes. The trip down here, you're probably going to have to stay the night here, just to let you know. So make sure you plan in advance to make sure that there's lodging and everything here. There's a lot to do here, but this is the highlight of the trip. You really want to come and take the train ride when you're visiting.
So if you are looking for unforgettable train adventure with fantastic scenery that is downright jaw-dropping, look no further than this train tour departing from this place. What is the name?
This is
Rockwood
Station.
Rockwood Station here in Durango.
Beautiful panoramic views, 360 degrees all around. You don't want to miss this.
Yes, and this train travels into the wilderness inaccessible by any roads.
Right. You're gonna see stuff here that you can't see anywhere else, unless you want to go hiking in the middle of nowhere where there's no trails. This is a lot of inaccessible places, so you're gonna see some beautiful things here.
So guys, prepare to be amazed as we give you a tour through the steep mountain canyons and high mountain curves of the pristine San Juan National Forest.
Nice. I can't wait, and I know she can't either.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And this train also is very historical. It has history. I think you should show it.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We got to get on. The guy's calling us right.
We gotta go. Oh, I thought that meant you was going to the bathroom. Honestly, I like to go.
All right. As far as affordability and pricing goes, if you have two choices of different rides that you can have. If you want the full authentic experience of the steam engine, you're going to pay about $80 per adult and $45 per kid. If you want to do the diesel ride, it'll cost about $10 less. And if you want an upgrade to the gondola, which is what we're in, so that you can get up and move around and see the panoramic views, it'll cost an extra $5 a person.
I also ask that you do not get off the train. We are going to make one stop at Cascade Canyon. We're going to do a big 3-point turn with the train. So if you guys are on one side of the train and one side of the canyon, you will see the other side coming back. So I just recommend staying on the same side of the train the whole trip. That way you don't miss something good.
United States. They have been operating since the very early 1900s, and they're still producing electricity to this day. Hydroelectricity. Called the Tacoma Power Plant. Beautiful trip. Really like it here.
It's worth it. Try it, guys.
Yeah.
So there are only 2 trips available here in Durango Silverton tour, morning and afternoon. Morning, the departure time is 9 a.m. and it returns at 11 o'clock in the morning. In the afternoon, departure is 12:15 p.m. and returns at 2:25 p.m.
So the history of this railroad began in the 1880s, way back when, and it was primarily used for hauling minerals out of here, mainly gold and silver. It was also used for passengers as well, because this is a beautiful scenic route. But again, mainly to get the gold and silver out of here and into Denver. But due to all of the different weather, flooding and whatnot, it was not very profitable for the business anymore because of all of the maintenance that they had to do. When World War II happened, the refineries that were here to smelt the gold and the silver were brought back to life again because we were experimenting with uranium during World War II and the making of atomic bombs. So it had a revitalization again, using this to smelt some of the uranium and to make the atomic weapons that we started to use. Then in 1960s, around that time, this line became registered as a historical landmark, but it still wasn't being utilized that much. Up until Hollywood found out about it, and they started to use this as historical things for cowboy films and things like that. And it kind of gave it a revitalization yet again. The biggest moment for the rail line was when Charles Bradshaw Jr. purchased this whole place to kind of keep the historical value going, and especially for the Hollywood movies and things like that. He didn't want to let that go. So he purchased the property, and since then it has been in regular use, both for passengers and historical things, especially for movies, whenever they need shots for authentic feels towards things back in the 1800s, historical videos and things like that.
So today, the Durango and Silverton Narrow Railroad continues to provide year-round train service, operating a historical train with rolling stock indigenous to the line. So I'm going to talk about the locomotives used to pull today's train. Remain 100% coal-fired steam operated, the other train, right, that was used. So the locomotives that are still using until now was it started 1923 to 1925 vintage and are maintained in original condition until now.
We'll see in our video later that we're going to see a nice turquoise color to the water, and that's due to the nickel and the copper that are mixing in together with the water itself to create that unusual different color to it. Yeah, I bet in June or May. experience.
It's worth it. It's so cool, and I would love to do this again in fall. This October.
Maybe December and you see the winter colors. It would be cold though.
I prefer October.
Yeah.
Fall colors. Beautiful.
Well, you're wearing fall colors right now too.
No.
All right, well, that was a nice, relaxing 2-hour train trip. Beautiful views. Very happy to take this trip, and you will not regret it, I promise you that.
It was an awesome and jaw-dropping experience. It's really worth it, guys.
Yeah, make sure you take the time to do this visit. You will not regret it, I promise.
So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to click like and subscribe to our channel.
And if you have any other ideas for trips that you want us to take, just put them in the comments below. We're happy to help you with your wanderlust.
Bye.
Take care, guys.